the new star, the MTM Awards, and we're going to look at it. That LEA is changed now to the MTM Awards. We're going to talk about that. We're going to look at new star coach. Talking about his player in their discipline. As you know, Tony and Tixel have been one of those who actually have been, suspended for time definite off the team. And there are a lot of issues here. I'm going to talk about the tourism process. But my homeboy is here. I'd like to welcome you. What's up? What's good?
Yeah, it's good to be back here on Shizzle.
Yep.
You already know it's going down right here. His whiteness. I'm sorry to all my fans and people who've been following the shows, who've been looking for his whiteness. I'm back now, and we can do
Fresh
more. You already know. And to tell you people, one of the reasons that I've not been on television, I had an accident back in the day, and I had an accident also 2 weeks ago. Yeah, motorbike. So, but today we'll be giving you everything. We'll be looking at like you said, the MTN Liberian Music Award.
The LMA had changed to the MTN Liberian Music Awards now. Why it changed, we don't know, but we're going to see if we can mail some of these questions here today.
Yeah.
And then we're going to look at
I think let's just hit the talking point. Right?
Yeah.
Let's look at the awards. Formerly it used to be called the Liberian Music Awards.
That fortunate to allow the Detour, David Mayer, the Shadow, and the rest of the guys left from here. They went to the U.S. under that umbrella. That even brought a very big attention to the Liberian entertainment industry, and make sure that now if you go into the embassy to go for the awards spoken in the U.S., you have to be very careful, because they're not going to give you it was the first time in the history of Africa, and that happened in Liberia for 19 artists to be refusing visa to go to the U.S.
Oh yeah, that's some time ago.
And only one person actually received visa was Tama Bono, the CEO for T-Bone Studio. But we're here again to look at the whole award thing, and not just the award thing, but how we got to NTM now taking over the award for 5 years.
Okay.
That's the one thing I want us to look at. I saw other people around Liberia, other the U.S., in Australia, and other people saying that they should boycott the awards. But before we get to that issue of the boycotting the awards, let's look at the whole issue of this award now getting in the hands of no star. So knowing the fact the award is what LEA.
No, LMA, Liberian Music Award.
The Liberian Music Awards. Our first question was to the Liberian people, or to the guys that hosted the awards, was if they say LMA, Liberian Music Awards, in the US, it's a different thing. But when you say Liberian Music Awards, generalizing the music awards, it means that Liberian Music Awards should be held in Liberia because it's Liberian Music Awards, which is not a bad thing, but it should be worked directly in line with the Ministry of Information, Culture, and Tourism, and it should be shadows, guarded by the Musician Union of Liberia. Which has been the argument we've been trying to raise. Now KY is saying, all right, since I can't make it.
Yeah, the thing about it, for my thinking, is that at this particular stage, the Liberian Music Union don't have money. They don't have a dime to pay for the awards, to pay for the.
Why would you say that?
Because
the Liberian Music Union, you can say, I will host a Liberian Music Awards. They ask Orange or No Star. They say No Star that's sponsoring, or that want to take the awards. Can even support the Liberian artists through that? Use the Music Union.
But how do you
don't have to be the award.
How do you think they came up with MTN? Probably they went to these people. You understand? Now they went to MTN, and MTN gave them options. You understand what I'm saying?
Who they went to MTN? So it's just trying to tell us now that the awards was actually owned. So anybody can jump on and just say Liberia is for them.
No.
And do their own thing. And then when they tired, they want to use it to go get rid of different company.
No.
They say run it. So how we derive for an LMA or LEA to be given to give the fragile or the right to No Star, not just using the LMA but using the No Star.
Now I will tell you, right, it's wrong.
Listen,
I will accept the fact that it's wrong for putting MTN before the Liberian Music Award.
Why would you just give it up to that? Maybe it's not CAFI Award.
Yo, let's come to an understanding here. Let me tell you how it works. Yeah, I believe that they went to to MTN, Lone Star MTN, and then when they carried the proposal to them, they too they went back and said, "Oh, we cannot be doing because I believe they went over there for the people to do everything, run the hall, provide the awards, everything."
I mean, they came with that. Yeah, we got the traffic. Y'all do it.
Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So, in order for Lone Star to keep putting more money, MTN to put more money into the project, you guys gotta step aside.
They gotta change it right.
You gotta step aside.
Change the need.
Yeah, you gotta step aside. The tricky part of it is this, right? The tricky part of it is this. MTN never wanted the Liberian music industry to be totally far from it. So they say, okay, instead of being MTN Music Awards, you understand? MTN Music
because it should
Awards.
Be MTN Music Awards.
It will be MTN Liberian Music Awards.
No, the today I put the Liberia. You see, the problem here is we have to stop making people think that we are stupid people, you know. And let's stop hating each other on Facebook. Let's stop the hate online and let's face in reality because it's our future. Because now, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Awards are good. And under no circumstances you can stop anybody from hosting the awards. Okay, the only thing that should be legit and actually do it the right way. Okay, now no star shouldn't I use fire them if they want to host an MTM awards? No, because you just killed the nomenclature off. Unless you can tell me here right now that the whole issue of the award thing, from the awards thing, it never had no relevance again.
No,
it never had no relevance because there are a lot of artists that went to the US, never came back and embarrassed them. There are a lot of times that they had promised to do awards and they was broke and they just used that media to sell. So are you telling us that they gave the right and changed the nomenclature so there is no library?
The thing is this, right? I think they signed an agreement.
Agreement to change the name?
No, the name.
I'm looking at the nomenclature.
No, the name did not change. Probably they should have used I don't know, it's a conjunction. MTN and the Liberian music. You understand what I'm saying? MTN. Come in and let me explain. Yeah, MTN and the Liberian Music Awards or Liberian Music Awards sponsored by MTN.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. So because probably they signed an agreement for contract X amount of time, and now I believe they signed this contract to give relevance in a sense that they were, since the people was already trying to help because we who are in Liberia, we really don't have the means, the finance to organize the Liberian Music Awards.
No, that's the wrong thing. Don't say that. We do have it. We do have it. The sponsor.
How many times have
the No Star Cell, the Orange Show, the Coca-Cola, the Beer Factory, the NASCAR. We got companies in Liberia that can actually sponsor the awards. We got them yet.
Wow.
Yes, we do have it.
But
we do have it. You don't have to take up because my point here is 5 years from now, will you stay here for LEA?
5 years from now, I believe.
What if they break the contract and then the LEA resurface that and say, oh, we coming out with LEA?
No.
So what become of the name LEA? That's what I'm asking. So all those that award on LEA's awards, it's belated.
Let's correct ourselves, right? It's not LEA.
LMA, right?
LMA.
Yeah, let's go to LMA.
Yeah,
LMA. So all those that won the LMA year before last, where you had to get the baby boy best because so they have a lot of errors.
The first award that we carried last year.
So Fresh won the awards.
Yeah.
No, not last year. That year before last, because our last year MTN, you know, that name was surfacing and we're talking about it small, but we never knew that MTN has, you know, for 5 years.
Okay.
For 5 years, have gotten the right to actually do the LEA.
The LMA.
The LMA. Okay, for 5 years now they got it to do it. My point here is the nomenclature. That's my point.
But the nomenclature is still there.
So are you telling us now?
No, it's
not there. Where there?
If you subtract.
Where? Where you gonna subtract?
The Liberian Music Awards stay there.
Where?
It's still there.
Where?
You cannot say is that MTN Awards?
No, it's MTM.
It's not MTN Awards.
MTN Music Award.
Can we just put it on the street so we see that? It's MTM. Your name is
MTN is a brand,
bro.
It's a GSM company.
Yes.
GSM company, NTM.
Don't forget that. Don't forget who owns the GSM company.
What?
Who owns the GSM company?
Wait a minute, who is a GSM company?
Okay. First, before we go there, let's see the screen, right?
I mean, I will go to the category, but let's look at the NTM.
Yeah.
You know, I was just trying to get a word there. They say N. They say what?
MTN.
NLMA. MA.
Yes.
What that means?
MTN Liberia Music Awards.
So when you say NTM Liberia Music Awards, where inside that thing say Liberia Music Awards?
At the end of the day, Liberia Music
It's
Awards.
at the end of, you see, that's where we can keep making the error. Thank you, just take it down a little bit.
The question, my question here to you, right, was who owns MTN? Don't start saying MTN. Who owns it?
Wait, my own NTN.
Yeah. Because the same Liberian people that are talking now, that some of them are doing that is a warrior is so disturbing, because MTN, they were the same people. Some of them were the same people who were protesting few days ago, saying that they competed for them. So he has much. So they're trying to get more right now. I believe they're trying to get more right to the people saying that this is like.
So are you saying, if you're saying that, then you're telling us that the MTN Awards, the MTN Award is a national award for Liberia?
No.
But I'm trying to say, because if you say NTM is owned by, because NTM is owned by Liberian,
they get Glow Ghana Music Awards.
Yeah, but they say NTM Liberian
Glow Ghana Music. Listen, they get Glow Ghana Music Awards.
Yeah,
they get Orange African Cup of Nations.
Yeah,
it does not mean that the African Cup of Nations is owned by Orange. It means that, listen, yeah, I tell you.
I think you're getting what I'm trying to say.
Listen, I suppose
when you own a right, now Orange Liberia, let's come back home.
Yeah.
Orange Liberia owns the right for football, LFA. Am I lying? Orange Liberia is the sole owner right now that runs the LFA.
They own the right.
The local,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They own that.
Yeah.
So it's the same as.
That's the same. Okay.
Yeah. Now my point here is, who had the right to host the Liberia Football Association league before Orange can take it off? The Orange took it off. They took the people name off it and put Orange there and move the people name. Now I'm asking you here. They now answer the question.
Come in.
Liberia
Football Association, the LFA League, Liberia Football Association League. That's the name. Now they will tell you Orange. The Orange. If you go there, everyone will say the Orange Liberia Football Federation League. That just how they call it. The Liberia, the LFA stay there. So probably if people, maybe they want in buying rights, even in the movie industry, if I buy a right, if I buy a right. If I buy a right to do a movie, I buy the right for the movie, to sponsor the movie. Now, let's what I'll do, I can add my company that KMTV Creative Man present a Breaking J-Plo production, because what happened? I buy that particular franchise from you at a particular time you agree. Netflix do the same. If you do a very good movie, Netflix will buy. But yet instead, Netflix will say.
My point now.
The movie, your name will still be on the movie.
I mean, my point now. So there's no name on this whole award thing that says that, you know, and LMA or LEA or whatever you might call it is
sponsor,
is part of do the awards.
No, but I will not tell you all.
Now, let's leave it just how it is. Let's discuss the issue of the whole, because I raised the issue because I want to know two things. The two things I'm trying to raise here is, what becomes of the Liberian Music Awards, the National Music Awards that we all will cry for in Liberia? That Kafa, say you're doing a award, you're doing a streaming award, you're bringing a award back to Liberia. Let Liberians no award for in our country. Let host our award here. So is MTM hosting the awards? Will the awards be a national awards? Because if it's a national awards, say for instance, African and PCK trouble today. That I'm coming down to issue now. African and PCK trouble today with a particular GSM company. And if they're training, if they're doing well, if they're working over the time, they can't be nominated. They can't be a part of that awards, because that awards is owned by a particular GSM company, or owned by a particular person. So whatever you can do all your well, you cannot be nominated. So if I was sitting on the radio today or on the TV today and say that, I think the awards is they're having this era, they're supposed to do this, I can never be nominated, because why? It's MTM's awards. So I can say, okay, LTNs, y'all can take care of what, but I'll wait. I was taking the awards if I can wait for the Music Unions Award. Now, will we actually have a Music Unions Awards?
I'm not a member of the music union. You are a member of the music union. TJ Azabor.
I'm just
listen. So that question should be answered. That question should be answered.
I'm speaking from a point where when a particular group do have an awards, or a particular group do have the right to do certain things. They never, started from the beginning, but bought it, and if it stopped to be partials.
Yo, bro. The thing about the only thing we should talk about now is how do these people come up with their nomination?
Then we will come to that.
Who do the vetting?
Who do the vetting? Were they people from the known star cell who do the vetting? Because if the people from the known star cell will do the vetting, then the question will raise like why Frankie and PCK is now on the why DJ would you see is now on.
Then I will try to answer this.
Why?
Right?
What you say?
Probably those who did the vetting feel that they did not do anything encouraging this year.
Do you believe that?
Wow.
Do you believe that? There's a song. Do you believe that El Freaky and PCK in this?
Can we go to listen? So which one of the category are coming?
But let's look
which
at
one of the category you expect?
Let's take it from the top a little bit.
Yes,
let's take it from the top a little bit. I don't have a
song.
Very cool
that's the
so
Afropop song
of the year.
Let me do the listen now.
Yeah.
Mine about T-Flow featuring J Slot.
Afropop.
Bounce remix by Kubasi featured Davido. Big Papa CIC 911 Stoner and all of me by Pius.
You see, Pius are new artists. You see Afropop. You see, I'm speaking me. I'm not saying that this is what it is supposed to be or whatever. But you and I know Pius' first song. The song that Usher just did for him. Not mine.
No, T-Flow singing.
T-Flow song.
It's not his first song.
No, his song, the first hit song.
Yeah.
We're here in Gisler, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's mine, right?
Yeah.
Then Pius song down there.
All
of me.
Okay.
You gave your. That song not even hit. It was the video that put that song not even hit. It's not hit.
Okay. So now I will come back.
Then why you need JB and PCK song?
Which song? Call the song title.
Why you need that song?
No, which one is song? JB feature. Because listen, like I said, I'm not here to defend these people.
No, I'm not defending. Okay. I'm just looking at the awards. I'm looking at the nominees. I think the whole nominees. I think the whole Afropop thing for me. So I think
which song is over there that are qualified to be
on the Afropop.
Yes, I would name them for you.
You say of the year.
Yes, of the year.
That of the year.
From January to December, yeah.
It's so unfortunate that people who you can call to do vetting are not the right people to call. We do vetting based on our own, personal interest, and
because
it kills the artists. Because if the artists work over the years and you help the artists, we all know money in the game, then you're making it.
Because I do differ with one song.
Pius,
no, Fire Out of Me, yes, it came out this year.
Yeah, recently, if I saw the video that put it was hit or just not, 4 weeks, 4 months ago.
I think Stoner 911 came up probably maybe last year.
For me, I don't have problem with Stoner.
Okay, Big Papa, yeah. Big Papa Bang, yeah, Big Papa
shout out to you. But the two songs there, I think Gisler, T-Flow and Pirates from the same group, should not get on this list.
That's it. They're from the same group. They're from the same group. One.
So that stayed 2 weeks on my chart.
Yeah, but
just 2 weeks on my chart.
No, but listen. You see, the funny part is that
and you get
T-Flow,
you get no song there from D12.
T-Flow and J Slot.
You get no song from D12.
But his song is not an Afropop song.
D12 got an Afropop song that making hits. You got a lot of Afropop songs that making hits. Then 2 songs that actually. But let's go back to another one here. Let's go to
producer of the year.
Too Black, KCW, J Slot. How many songs J Slot actually done?
Yeah, J Slot.
How many songs?
J Slot did a song
with Risley Myers. He did a song All of Me. How many songs
he did his long?
How many songs hit on that list? Where is Lucky Boy? Where is Lucky Boy on that list? Where is Stone Lord Shine on that list? For heaven's sake.
Okay.
I mean, Stone Lord Shine. Let me say this. You know, I'm a realist. You know, I mean, who I am. I'm speaking my mind. Just be honest with ourselves. Because when we start doing that kind of thing, and then you know, it will be bad for a GSM
Flex
company
beats.
to do that. Flex beat. Oh. You get flex beat there. D12, yeah. You get J Star there. Two Black, okay, D Black did extremely well. Casey for this group, yeah. Casey, and D12, yeah, but Lucky Boy, you should have been on that. And if we start doing awards, and start using our awards to pick people, like what happened with LYAA, I know LYEA or YLYA, like you took an awards that will belong to KMTV and get rid of MCCT.
No, the award was never belong to KMTV.
Whatever you say, that's my
the reason I will tell you is it was not for KMTV because
that's my opinion.
Because after doing the nomination, after the voting process, when the envelope came up for the announcement of the award, KMTV name was now written on that particular envelope. So automatically, as much as KMTV work, listen.
Papa say, no, listen. When you're in a small country with small-minded people, you have to be very mindful of how you handle them because this might cause hate. This is the reason why you see when we're trying to do competition in Liberia, it takes us time to do competition because we gotta be very mindful how we deal with our people. You understand? For a company that got high reputation, we have to be. Everybody will say, okay, thank God, man. At least it goes a good thing that no start getting involved because he will try his possible best. But you will keep making error. Then you can't make the kind of error. You bring a big split between and you look at more work over the years. You look at let's look at another category. Yeah. Let's look at another category.
Traditional women
of the year. Fullesful. I haven't heard a song for Fullesful before. He won it, but I haven't heard a song for. He was good, but he's not working. Miss Nene deserves. Kanye's man. He's doing extremely well. Money, yes, he's trying. But just Casey Big Name. Friday the Self Man is not there. But that list is not too bad.
Yeah,
it's not too bad. That list is not too bad. They did extremely well with this list. It's not too bad. You know, I hope that new Miss Nene should be there. Yeah, she's there. She's doing extremely well, and she's.
So let's keep going to the list.
Let's go into the list. Let's look at another one right there. Let's look at another one.
And video of the year nominee.
Video of the year nominee.
Nobody. Gino featuring Nikita. Punanini Tamahali feature Pills.
I think Tamahali deserves to win that.
Mine. T-Floor featuring
I think Tamahali needs to win. That video was done by Master
Season.
That video was not done in Liberia, right?
It was done in Liberia
by Season, okay.
Then One Night feature Ice Prince.
It's a nice song. I mean, this is tight.
Boggle feature Ice Prince.
It's a nice list, right?
Yeah, but I would prefer mine winning that.
Why? Because it's Usher did that, right?
No, Punanini. Usher worked on Punanini as well. Usher was the producer.
I saw
He worked on Punanini.
He actually worked on Punanini too. But I think we need to draw Tamahali more closer because if you look at the kind of funding he investing in the country as it's related to the entertainment industry.
I don't want to differ with you on this, but listen.
But that video is a nice video. You watch a video.
You're talking about drawing.
When I say drawing him, you watch a video. Even I expected Make It Bounce is on that list.
No.
Video? No. Make It Bounce video not there?
No.
Make It Bounce video not on the list?
No. When shutting it out, listen, it's not because of the song. I'm a video producer, you know that. Make it bounce video. Even if when my one eye closed, I cannot listen. You don't just do post video because the song is fun and the people in the video they are beautiful.
They agree.
But they are like for example, you saw the part where they had to take a light and put it directly into the face of Kobasi.
Let's agree that the way I would agree with you if you will prioritize Liberian, directors. Okay, if you will prioritize them, that would be a greatest thing. You understand?
Yeah.
But make it band feel is good. You know, if it's not
No,
there, well,
listen,
it's all good.
everybody cannot be
it can
nominated.
But make it balance the song training, the thing that make that song was the video. The video plays a very great part into that song that make it where it is today. So if it's not there, well, it's all good. There's no one still know. But if you try to prioritize more, because this is about Liberia, and you prioritize our own here, well, it's all good. And I think the video don't mind.
No, because listen,
video.
you know what I tell you about. I don't want to differ with Tamahali, with you and on the Tamahali issue, right? There are lots of directors in Liberia. It's not a bad thing. There are lots of directors in Liberia. There's a lots of people who need the particular money that Tamahali paying foreign directors to come here
and do
the video. I believe that particular money will be able to enable this guy to upgrade, to get everything that he think that the international
do have the people here to do that video.
So I believe that if you come into Liberia, if you are in Liberia, you want to and a Liberian artist and you on a song, two Liberian artists here, I would prefer that particular one that is short here. I would prefer.
I strongly agree.
Another thing. Come to think of it, like what I'll tell you, the problem is we don't have a music union here, because if we do, I don't think Season will just leave Nigeria, whatever he is, and then come over to Liberia. He directed a music video. He directed a music video without getting a lesson. You know what I'm saying?
I do friend because another problem.
Alexander, we apply Osh Diabo. Osh will not just leave from here, go to Nigeria, and just part on the street with bigger camera like that. You will catch particular problem.
Yep.
So I don't think, Tamahali is helping the Liberian musicians, but he's not giving back to the industry.
You're right. That's
because another thing. Tamahali,
we need to encourage him to.
Tamahali was able to motivate one of the biggest engineers in the world, Mastercraft.
We had an interview
financially. He was able to do it because he paid Mastercraft a huge amount of money. There are Liberians here who need better equipment that he could help. You understand what I'm saying? So he's doing great. Don't get me wrong, he's doing great.
That's why one of our awards need to try to be. Our awards, one of the ugly things we get, we need to look at it, bring it to the table, critique it, and then clean it up, and then move forward. Because if we can be our own thing, nobody will kind of be there for us. But let's bring on another nominees right there. Let's look at another nominees list. Let's see if we can get another nominees list. But it's a great thing to talk about. Yeah, if you that's a problem. I think it was confused. Right?
Hipco Trapco. No. I think they should learn it, unless they want me to get separate award for Hipco.
No.
They get, but you cannot put this particular or two different style of rap. Into no. It's still conflicting. And really, Buggerah is a Trapco. Christoph Hipco. Pascal is a Hipco.
Yeah.
Bazi is a Trapco. Nushimik is a Trapco.
Trap.
You understand? So you cannot put this all these people in this category.
My problem with this other stuff. You understand that I was one of those who strongly, not against trapcore, but against the lyricists in trapcore, because trapcore was pushing more drugs, especially with the tramadol and the codeine that were taking over the country from those young artists, from the way they were actually carrying themselves and were affecting the young people in our country. So as one of those who stood in the campaign for that, they should stop. Okay, but if you follow the recent trends of Liberian trapcore music, it has taken different turns and it has been more clean.
Yeah.
Okay, it has been a very clean trapcore music. Okay, now I would not say that we should use this opportunity to kill trapcore, because it's another style of music and it was another way for people to express themselves, but just in a different style. Okay, so I think they should go back to the drawing board and get two different categories for that.
Yes.
And then let's make that right. We shouldn't kill trapcore. The only thing we need to do with trapcore is to push into the war, as we keep pushing into the war, to make sure to keep the lyricists clean, not to spoil the society. But getting it there, bringing it. Who tells it? He traps. Do it. Sometimes he do it. If you do a song that got more colloquia in it, put it in the colloquia category. Put the song in the colloquia category.
But you cannot put Pokero.
That's
push stuff.
innovation.
So
every year, that's innovation. Every year, different kinds of things will come out. Like your boy and Ria Nigga coming with hip kolo.
Oh, yeah. Hip hop kolo, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
hip kolo. So they get Bema, they get Mambo for they get different kinds of things. But there's creativity. It's everybody going to be coming up with different things, so you can start killing them. So
what we're coming up, why the other category for awards coming up? I just want to tell the people that you guys need to go back to the drawing board, get us 2 separate categories, one for hip hop artist of the year and trapcore artist of the year. We don't want no conflict because one person is a better hip hop rapper, one person in there is a better trapcore rapper. So you don't want to, in case the man who knows how to rap the trapcore wins the award. You know why you just did to those who can only do hip hop.
That'll cut you off. What you're saying is right. What's gonna happen now is gonna bring a war. They're gonna bring a war. You see, the people is not in the street because people who come up with the nominees by right, we might be more. We might be more vocal on some of those issues, but that does not mean that we can't help because that's our country. But the whole thing here, but the worst thing that the trap code thing will say they don't win. They will tell us, say there are no hip code in the country here. Now will not win. The hip code men will say, oh no, we told you no trap code. No, so the trap code trading. There are a lot of songs that Mokofi. There are a lot of songs that are making here with with trap code. Yeah, that picking he doing well. Shout out to Victor and entire team.
Yeah, and then first of all, let me say shout out to Sales. Yes, he's one of Liberia's newest sensation on the block. He's a rapper. Yeah, he was with yeah.
What's
Salesy? His name is Savannah Stewart Jr.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Oh, Savannah song doing music.
Salesy.
Okay, that's good.
So let's see the next awards. Yeah.
We have the next awards. If no, we're gonna look at another issues here. But this is what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna bring in and AK Filima. If AK Filima, yeah, we're gonna bring in AK Filima. To talk a little bit, because AK Filima I think he been nominated too in one of the categories too as well. Sure. So we're gonna bring in AK Filima.
But before the awards, we will hope to get people who organize those awards, and we hope to keep talking.
We'll go to them.
Sometimes in the near future, we will all of those categories. We'll try to play hint of those videos that. Like you see, Alexander Wiapla was nominated. Osh, was nominated. Let me. I don't want to say, but everybody here gotta take your phone now, your MTN phone. Just vote for Mr. 1075 to 1166. Yeah?
Okay, he running his campaign right now. Yeah, but I mean to all the nominees, this doing great. It's not about this. But let's talk a little bit about the mysteries and beauty pageants coming. Yes, the mysteries and beauty pageants. See the girls in there, man. The girls are too beautiful.
The pageant. I don't know as to what a pageant should be about. A certain pageant should not be beauty pageant. Certain pageant should be beauty pageant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Because you see, there are people who first nobody should fool you that being beautiful is your attitude. Allah.
What?
Beauty is the outward look or outward appearance of any individual. But let me tell you. There are people who.
You think it changed now with the whole issue of makeup because you see some.
That's the reason for which I said
pageant
should no longer be about beauty again.
It's about intelligence. Before told me about one girl, say as a boy you need to see this girl.
It's about intelligence. It should be about
intelligence. The first time I saw the girl, the makeup that on her face was not small thing. But when we went to a house to go eat, there was no makeup. It was a different thing.
Every pageant for the country that represent Liberia to the highest level should get a criteria. You should have a criteria. One have to do with one height. Because all around the world you cannot see a TD4 person going, no matter how beautiful, intelligent you are. You should be high up when it comes to education. Now you see tourism. I just see a picture with one of the contestants from Sinkizito.
Yeah.
Tourism. Sinkizito. No, the person is in high school. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, high school.
High school.
Okay.
Sing Zito. And the person is about to represent Liberia to tell the world about Liberia two most beautiful site. And you take it's not wrong. But I'm just saying at certain level in life that certain people that go out to represent the country on a bigger platform should know about the issue. Now, there was a controversial photograph of this case on the television in recent time, all around the place, with them wearing beach clothes.
Yeah, that's one in the beach clothes. Let's see, we can bring that beach clothes.
Beach clothes.
One of them, they're in the beach clothes. We want to bring that beach clothes.
Wearing beach clothes.
Yeah.
Then the question here is this:
in the
tourism. You see that? You cannot. You can we take it down, please?
She's beautiful.
Can we take it down, please?
Can
we take it now? She's beautiful, yes. But the thing is, tourism. Why portraying tourism? Right? So she will be the only person on the beach. So she will be. They will be the person around on the beach. Now you see, Miss Winifred Burnett. She's from the Pinsville Adventist High School. You understand? Pinsville, SDA.
High school.
Yes. So this girl will leave her high school to go
she's
outside.
not up time to her studies. That's what you're trying to say.
You understand?
So what's the criteria? But anyway,
tourists. Listen, tourists. Only Liberia in the world. We are joking with the things that bring money.
Yep.
Little Gambia makes more money from tourism than almost any other African country before recently Rwanda, because they showcase the people want to see what you have. They want to see your culture. I think about it, tourism should be about showing the Liberian people, showing the world the importance, some of the beautiful sight, some of the traditional things that Liberian people do. So if you representing Riverside County, you should be able to know about the adjustable feet rock. You should be able to know about the coconut tree planted in the middle of the water. You should be able to know about the beautiful beach. If you representing Bon County, you should be able to know about the Patawi waterfall. They get one of the biggest trees.
I think the whole tourism thing, you speaking the right thing, and the lack of funds. I think the willpower of the people in this country are refusing to support Liberian entertainment. It's a very big problem to our country.
You see, Eva,
so bad.
Eva, Eva is from the Methodist University. Then you bring her into a pageant.
And when she lose that pageant,
if she lose that pageant, you know what happens?
You break her down.
You break her down because she lose the pageant to somebody from the SDA. Granted, it could be. But the thing about it is that if you were to ask some of these girls now,
set the standard.
Where you from? I'm from Sino County. Which tribe you speak from Sino County? I speak global. How do you call this? I mean, I speak crew. How do you call the Asian crew? How do the crew people cook the food? What is the favorite food? What is the best part of Sino?
I think before the pageant, what we need to do, our team need to meet with them, get to know how well they understand and know the tourism part of this country. How well they can articulate when it comes to that, so that can encourage, make people understand and know to help them.
And another thing, with the exception of the contestants, I believe those who organize in this particular thing, they feel they should have a vision.
Yeah, it's a mixture of culture. It's a mixture of tourism.
They should have
a
a fair picture of what they want the world to know.
Yeah, there's a mixture of
rather than just because we just go over there. Somebody will come in beginning, somebody will come with basketball sitting.
We hope that it shouldn't be the same with regular kind of project. Yes. But this is it right wherever you watch. It's the shizzle, and it's on KMTV. We got this cop line there, but we're gonna bring you a music from my homeboy AK Philemon. We'll come back. We talk to AK Philemon.
The Waterground man. Yes, I.
You say what kind of what?
The Waterground man. Yes, I.
So let's bring you this song from AK Philemon, and right after the song from AK Philemon, we'll be talking to him on this dial here. AK Philemon and Wataguama. He been nominated. Yeah, he lost it against and sings and how you call herself? Sensi, right? He lost
Kensi.
Kensi, yeah.
So we take this quick, you know.
Boy violate violate. And a boy violate. I got them a good death. And a boy violate. Dancer, dancer, and I'll be dancer, 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 dancer. Dancer, dancer, Africa dancer, 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 dancer. Every day, we make the money. Every day, oh yes. Me say every day we make the bag of money. Every day, so nice. Me say every day we make the money. Every day. Me say every day we make a bag of money. Every day, so nice. Look lad, come for me. You don't love me, but you love my money. We party all night till 6 in the morning. We drink alcohol, everybody them broke up. Never can get a them a follow we. And that we make all of them a drink. So we party, them a yup, we say we don't need no back wine. Every day, we make the money. Every day, oh yes. We say every day we make a bag of money. Every day, so nice. We say every day we make the money. Every day. We say every day we make a bag of money. Every day, so nice. Seriously like a moving. We are hustling every daily. Them a wash away like a TV. We call it down, call it we take them money. Every day so we jolly see. And we say Colombo black, we need no drama. We feeling highway so we sing Hosanna. Feeling on funny pills again. Every day, we make the money. Every day, oh yes. We say every day we make a bag of money. Every day, so nice. We say every day we make the money. Every day. We say every day we make a bag of money. Every day, so nice. You go and tell a nigga feel him on back again.
You know, if you don't like AK Feeding Man, don't see him performing. He's got the flow. He got the swag. He got the energy. You know, sometimes he remind me of a Shatta. You know, but he's a great kind of artist that, you know, I love him. What that one? You can speak the what that one?
Leko man.
Yeah, what is?
Leko. You know what I'm saying? You know,
what you call Leko?
Little, my man.
Oh, like okay.
Yeah, that's the man. AK Feeding Man. You know, he's a restaurant in America, Liberian artist based in the United States of America.
Yeah.
His name is AK.
AK Philima, right?
Why I saying it, brother?
Yeah, AK Philima, 1/3. You know, he's great. He's strong.
Yeah.
Know what he wants. He know what he's going.
Yeah. You know. Yeah.
You see, that's his performance.
You see,
he carry himself.
Yeah, I see he move about that. But Rastafarian, once you're not playing once you're now traditional reggae musician, and you got different style. He's a dancehall artist.
Yeah,
Shatta Wale.
Yeah, the Shatta.
Shatta Wale. Yeah, Shatta. So
would you bounce?
Yeah, Shatta Wale. He's like. So I put him on the line like Shatta Wale. I put him on the line with Stonebwoy. With the other guy from Ghana. You know, but he's good. Yeah, he's good.
Very.
For a Liberian to be speaking the Jamaican patois. Jamaican patois.
Yes, long time he set me that. You know, AK Freedom Man, one of Liberia's best. He there. Hope he can win this time around. He's been putting up everything. You know what they are like, boy? As soon after the award, the boy can say, "When you now win the award, man, say now accept the award." I wonder how the Rastafari can be because shout out to this.
You know I can accept it. You know I can accept. My man, you can only refuse to when they give it to you. So I don't know what people can say. I don't accept it. Yeah, man.
Well done, people.
Well done, my brother. You are cool.
Everything great and super. Everything great, brother.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, man.
What? What's up? What's going on, man? How's life treating you on that side?
Yeah, everything super. Get down to the Almighty, you know what I mean, for everything. Yeah, man.
Okay. All right, but let's ask you a few questions here. Welcome to the show here. Let's ask you a few questions. Let's look at your music game. You dropping new bombs now. Are you prepared to actually take over the MTN Music Award this year?
Well, you know, first of all, before I even proceed, let me say big up to KMTV first for allowing me on this platform, this biggest platform. Let me get back to topic. You know, MTN Music LMA Award. You know what I mean? Yeah, you already know what I'm going. You know what I mean? We say big up to them, but they got a lot to work on. You know, you can how you call it like let me say, you can't, discourage them. We all know that they're fighting for LRB. So big up. Hold on.
You say you get discouraged them. Yeah, everybody got to work for LIB. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
you-
that
you-
energy. But
you-
it doesn't
you-
change it now.
you
Because
get-
I mean, pa?
You get
Or you
discouraged.
change when now when it.
Yo, I think he gonna be biased. I think.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, no,
But
no.
you sounding very positive.
Yes, yeah. No,
Yeah.
every dancehall record musician, they are motivational people. They are
Yes,
inspirational people. So, AKA Fidima is an inspirational man. So he understands that you gotta be motivated.
AK, you back?
I'm back. I'm here. I'm right here.
Yeah, let's
I
talk
saw-
a little bit. Let's have the chat on me, you, and my homeboy, the whiteness here. Let's talk a little bit about your music now first. I see a lot of new music videos coming up for you, and you're doing a lot of good songs there. Why you keep pushing like that?
Because I want to control the whole African dancehall. Yeah.
Come on, you want to take Shatawadi in the stand, innit?
Right now, Shatawale is scared. He's scared right now because he heard the Peking voice somewhere.
Yeah, man. That's it, yo.
But let's ask you now. Let's ask you this question now. You have done a lot of songs. Are you doing collabo with other artists outside the U.S., especially Ghana, Nigeria?
Yeah, I did a song with one of Ghanaian's biggest rapper called Pop Skinny. That's Shatawale, close friend, Yeah, so I did a song with him called Empire is dropping. And I also did a song with a Jamaican female artist called Carl Mountain. It's coming up. You'll be on the lookout for that. Lot of things in the making, man. Copy?
Yeah, so I wanna ask you, right, on why didn't you do rap or sing like any other Liberian? You decided to go to the record. What took you to the dancehall scene?
When if I want to do hip hop, a lot of hip hop artists are gonna cry. Trust me, they're gonna cry because I started with hip hop before. It came out and I just switched it because I wanted people to hear Liberian music worldwide. We've been doing the hip hop for like since 2005. I've been part of hip hop music. Like I was just looking around because I wanted the music to, our music to cross out there. So I look at it when I check to see like there was nobody who really doing dance. People doing dance or Lebron artists. I don't want to be disrespectful. That great Lebron artists are doing dance, but I look at as compared to people outside of what I mean. So I was like, what I mean. Let me switch it for a little bit to dance because I got a swag when it comes to dance. So I was like, let me hold Africa for one. Whole Africa, I start mixing the flow with Kolokwa. That's my main reason why I switched to dance. Yeah.
Yeah, so have you thought of doing collaboration with any Liberian artists, people who are doing dancehall music, yeah, like Raga Hilton? Have you thought of collaborating with people like Raga Hilton?
Okay, I already did a collab with my boy Ristica. He's one of the Liberian funniest reggae dancer as well. It's just like Ben, Ben Harley himself, but he's coming out too. We did a song, he's already outside. Raga Hilton, he's a kid that really is good. I like his patois, because me, I go for the patois and the vibes. I get a real vibe in the patois, on my list. So I'm trying to do something with Raga Hilton. It's coming out soon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But let's ask this question. There was a post from you because after the issue with you and Christoph been going backward and the whole bucket world, because I think you the fans of bucket world and how you brought Mr. Morovia because I see you're working a lot of things that and then all of a sudden you had a post on Christoph. All of a sudden you had a post on Christoph. Giving him a shout out, telling him, my man, you got to stay strong and look at the kind of situation you found yourself in at that time. What came to your mind, my man, to come that level with your brother?
Yeah, Christoph is my boy. Back in the days when we were really like controlling the street, at that time Christoph never coming up. You copy? I used to be to a boss studio there, Jackie Ross, so we call. We've been cool, we've been nice, but my man, like sometimes when you see something going on wrong, you gotta speak against it, most especially the Rastafari, you copy? So when that whole thing with Christoph with Bucky, I was not just like on Bucky's side, I was just speaking to the man so you can know that anybody can face situation. You copy? So the way the weapon working LRB, it never went down with me. Myself, I in America, and it get happy in my case too. You copy? So when I thought of Crystal, him myself was actually chatting. They feel it when I saw a whole condition that was going on. I was like, happy. Let me get
You talk,
to
sir?
man. Yeah, I took my phone. I called the man. We talked. Diamaya was on the phone that day. Say, my man, you're born by yourself. You're not supposed to be doing that. I said, my man, I got you in prayer. He told me, brother, pray for me right now. I'm on attack. I said, bro, you safe. Let's keep praying. I even told him to smoke, to stop smoking, stop drinking. Let you be focused on the prayer. That was a video shot, video screenshot I took on my page. I told my friends to pray for the man. You know what I mean? The whole industry. We know today, we don't know tomorrow. So we gotta be there for one another. You copy?
Okay. But like, what's more important of you, of more sensitive of you that people don't know about?
AK Philman as somebody that I don't violate. You know what I'm saying? I love people, everybody, even in the state. When you see, I just came in the state, but I'm all over AK Philman because I love to associate myself with people. And one thing I like, if I do wrong to somebody, I always be the first to apologize. Because if I don't, like, I can't sleep in the night. That will worry me a lot. So I'm always real. That's why they gotta know about me. I'm so sensitive of being real. Because like, if you're not real, I don't fuck with you. That's my point.
So,
Yes.
how many albums then? Let's look at your career. How many albums have you done? All right, Philomena, how many albums have you done?
Well, I've recorded over, like, I can say, like 40 songs in my entire career. But I just released just one mixtape called Diaspora Mixtape. It's like an album to a while, like 22 songs on it. But with my crew back in the day, P-Force, we did an album together, which was Nigga You Scared. So like, just say like 2 albums now, include everything.
Okay, so you call your album, you hear him, right? People who are watching, you can go and check out his album, Desperate Mistake, Desperate, and he been in the entertainment industry for so long. Nigga, you scared?
Yeah,
I listened to that song.
I remember back in the days.
Yeah, so
he's a living legend.
So he's here now. Another thing is that have you thought on touring, like coming back to Liberia, having a show?
Yeah, I'm coming down with Mr. Morovia.
I mean, what I got? I want to see that. I want to see Master Queen boyfriend. Hey, man, say you want Master Queen?
Mr. Morovia, yeah, man, yeah. We coming to that, bro, man. We run a whole from the city to the village. You know what I mean? We're coming.
Okay,
Yeah.
Eggy, before we take leave of you, let me ask you this question here. Before we take leave of you, is there any special person in your life that AK Finima is holding down to right now?
Well, I just say God, man. So big up to God.
The ladies are listening now.
most-
The ladies are listening now. The ladies are listening now.
Ladies, you know,
All the man say.
Hallelujah. Yeah, lady, I can't leave my bus alone. You leave me small.
So you got a
please.
special person you want to call her name right now?
I don't wanna like, one thing I love about me, the kind of game I'm doing is like, dance or a sweet thing, you know what I mean? Like putting my chamois there, I feel like it's a race, you copy?
It's a race for you,
Not you like holding me down, she been doing everything since I've been picking your America. That's all. So
Then you can call Nina. The other one, yeah, if I had a problem.
Okay, Finima. Okay, Finima. Before we go, there was this whole issue with D12 coming back to Liberia, and you're pushing up there in the US. You're doing extremely well. Shout out to everyone who keeping the game tight. But most people, especially from the political side, was against the kind of money D12 took back to America. Do you agree with them on that, or do you have a different view on that?
But if I was the president, I was gonna get D12 200,000. Artists and LeBron artists are suffering, my man. LeBron artists are suffering. Like some of us, we just thank God we in the US, we have to afford our own house, our own cars, you know what I mean? But like, let me say in general, man, LeBron artists are suffering. Like some of you guys back there, you really need to support these guys. We suffering. That money I can take today, I just go on the fly, go to New York, that money gone. 30,000 how much is that? That's small money. LeBron artists are getting 60,000. 30,000.
It mean like wait, it mean you rich, right? It mean you one of the richest artists. So if we're doing the richest artists in America, like real artists, it mean we can add your name to it. If you can just take a $30,000 rate of flight, it mean that you actually just do you actually one of the richest artists.
For me, I always tell people like I got my own crib, like very big crib. I have everything in it. I got my 2 cars, you copy. I'm relaxed. You know, I have my own studio. I can tell everybody right now. Actually, I don't see no Lebanon artists. I don't want to criticize anybody that like to say you got money past me. I'm not rich, but I'm gonna put myself #1 right now. I'm gonna tell
Yeah, you're
everybody that.
content. You're not rich, but you're
I said,
okay. Yeah, so
I said that before. Sorry, I said that on CC Maintain Live, and I'm repeating it. I ain't trying to boast, but I just tell you, man, we working. You got it. You gotta go to the street. You gotta
Yeah,
go on your own.
yeah, but listen, to wrap up, yeah, we just want, in your wrapping up statement, can you just give, if you get an advice for any like upcoming artists and artists who are finding it difficult to succeed? What are your lives? I mean, what are your parting comment? What are your words to them? Then you can leave, yeah.
Okay, so big up to all my upcoming artists now, you know, like you look up to AK Philemon, pay attention what I'm doing. I've been doing my craziness on Facebook every time, but I'm always real. I don't fake things. You copy? So when you come in, the first thing you gotta be loyal, love your neighbor. Don't be jealous too much. When you jealous too much, it will lead you to destruction. I was suffering a lot of the artists in the industry. They good, they got vibes, they got the opportunity, but because the jealousy want to kill them inside. When you see your friend making noise, support it, man. Your time will come.
In America, bro.
And when you come up, you know, like the next supporting you, appreciate that. You copy? So big up to everybody, big up to all my DJs, big up to the whole TV team, you know, on this platform, big up to my little homie Sam, you know, my whole team, it's on the movie, you copy? Philemon Empire, I saw the thing go. I really set up this thing, I will done much of everything.
Yeah, much on the play. You want to say later, yeah. So that was the man, AK Philemon, yeah, based in the United States. So we say thank you, brother. We get to you another time when your album come up officially. So I suppose we go back to
we just which was the national team of Liberia, as you know, the coach for the national team of Liberia. You know what happened with Tunentix, right? On the whole issue, and Tunentix came back and apologized to the whole country about his level of what he did and all the kind of extra thing. But this is what the coach has to say when you were asked on the interview today. If there's an opportunity or there's if there's a level to bring Tunentix back on the team. But let's listen to the coach and we can enjoy our analysis from what the coach says about getting Tunentix back on the team.
We're not messing around here. We want to rebuild this Liberian team. We want to win some football matches, and to do that you need discipline. You need everybody singing off the same hymn sheet, pulling in the right direction. And if you don't have that, you're fighting an uphill battle.
Is there a chance that probably in the future, now that you realize probably he's apologizing and all of that, is there a second chance where he can go straight?
Well, I just think it was important for him to go away and reflect. You know, sitting down and doing what he did, I thought was a little bit disrespectful. But no, I think it's an opportunity for him to reflect, and maybe it might change him. Might change his attitude towards camps. Leaving camps and stuff like that, going out again is you know, you're in camp. These players, I can't sit outside every single player's door waiting for them to come back to the room, or whether you know, stopping them from leaving. I treat people like adults, and I expect them to act like adults as well. And I think it's really important from our perspective that if we go down that road and we adopt that approach, we're on the right road.
Coach stayed on a line of discipline. Following the match, Liberia versus Sierra Leone at the SKD, you were a bit annoyed, especially when you went to the hotel, the team hotel. You couldn't, hold the post-match press conference. Let's say, so how ready did you feel when you saw the camp be, crowded up by family members and friends of players?
I understand the elation after a game. It's not a problem. I don't control that. That's not my responsibility. I've always provided myself for interviews. I've always tried to be. You need the press. you need to keep people on side. You know, it's pointless. Like, I never understand coaches when they ignore people, because that's not the way to do it. I think it's important to be open and be honest with the media. At that time, I don't think there was too many people there to hold a press conference. It wasn't a suitable environment. I don't think it was really anybody's problem, because the electric had gone out, and they couldn't hold it in the auditorium that they'd actually.
Yes,
I think I'd read in your tip on this, because you're a former. I know you're still a former football player.
Yo, I'm a tackle, yeah. I got
you're a
couple
tackle.
of people, I got a couple of people in the Liberia League who can attest to the fact that I'm one of the biggest struggle that Liberia haven't used yet.
And everybody were complaining on Tudentis. Everybody were appealing to Liberian, to the national coach that he a lot to them to come back.
He did not expel Tudentis.
Suspended.
He's only suspend Tudentis. So I believe suspension can be lifted. So but discipline is the key factor for anybody to succeed.
That's why he keeps talking
about. I think that based on sometimes when a child say the parent keep telling the child say there's a fire, put your hand, it will burn you. When the child want to do it, a lot of child put his or her hand there when it burn them, then they will realize. So Tony and Taser saw that with the motivation from the camp. He saw with the motivation from the camp after the first win, and we reacted wrongly, and he saw that one way or other with him or without him, those guys were still going to go out there to do what they need to do for that country. I think, and he too as an individual, being like regretting why the people got to pay your way from over there. You come, but you got a sampling ticket, yeah. So why you gotta pay your way? You come over here, then the reason for which you came here, you try to deviate, and so that's the reason. And he did the best thing. He didn't allow it to go after they didn't made him to play, but immediately he went out to the social media. He apologized. That's a good thing. And now he said he's available. So based on the discipline,
and we see that it might happen from what the coach is talking right now, that it might happen that Tudentis definitely get back on the team. But he said he took the decision because it was showed, as you say, it showed as a deterrence and discipline, because at the end of the day, the whole game is about discipline. Yeah, I can remember one time you walk off the field because I couldn't pass you the ball, and that, I don't know if that was discipline, but you couldn't play me. You could play Rufus because Rufus, I in the center, I waiting for the ball to come from the defense to come to me before go up the top, but not coming.
Another thing that happened over there was the crowd at the hotel.
Yeah, he spoke about it.
Yeah, in other countries, things like that happen where the.
It makes sense because he's saying they don't have problem.
In other countries, things like that happen where the people go to the hotel of the team. But another thing that the Liberian journalists need to do as a sports journalist on a page. When the person is in a jersey, when the coach is being so excited, you interview the man, after the game.
Oh, okay, all
right. They didn't allow him. They didn't interview him on the stadium. After he have taken off his clothes, he wore his regular hotel clothes to be in. Then they want to bring microphone. That's unethical. Unless the team themselves want to have a press conference. So
you're right on that. But this is Studio 57 artist. His name is MOZ, one of the artists there from Studio 57. Studio 57 just dropped the listening party. We got 10 artists that we're going to be showing up to you, but we'll just show you a few of them right now for you. But let's go over to Liberian Girls Rocks. Liberian Girls Rocks. Liberian Girls Rock. We got one of your friends. She celebrated her birthday yesterday. Recently, Maya celebrated her birthday on today too as well. Liberian Girls Rocks. This is beautiful right there. Liberian Girls Rock. Yeah, the Rita leader been that Liberian Girls Rock. By far, she participating in that.
Wow! Oh Lord!
Happy birthday, lady! Happy birthday, baby!
This girl is one of the most beautiful Liberian female journalists.
She just went home since 6 months. She just went home finally. Yeah, just ate her husband finally. Liberian Girls Rocks. And
went home from where?
Yeah, another issue. Yeah, it's the issue of everybody trading on direct law.
Yeah, they did not. This is so sad. But I don't think there should be.
They don't sitting down there.
I don't think there should be a problem.
Why in a mosque? Why you couldn't kneel down in the mosque? Why?
If a Muslim man was to go to the church to pray, you wouldn't pray like the way the Christian pray.
So you think Darrell Dillon was right?
Darrell Dillon.
Then the president bending down, but look at
the president chose to bend down.
The
so
president
he did
bending down.
You see the security.
So excuse me. The president bending down. not supposed to bend down because he's not a Muslim.
No,
Why- why-
I
why
don't think
you-
that's his fate. That's only God can judge him
But you're a
why
pastor.
No, let me tell you, you can be Christian can bend down. If you look at the way they pray, they say you pray to a total submission, and for you to be total submitted, you got to bend way
Yeah, yes,
down.
the president bending down right
The
there. He
president bend down. He decide to bend down. Now, the president who took the picture, people are now complaining on the security because you know
But that's a popular figure.
everything about Liberia. It's not everything should be politicized.
My problem I have was that you got a bigger picture. We lost almost a dozen or more than a dozen kids, future kids of our country. And you take this kind of story to run with it, when you take a story that you will run with that will raise money to build because you can't get the life back.
No.
So that can't be repeated. You take money, you take your time to run your Facebook on things that will make the children, family huge, and to make sure that thing repeat itself, but to run on a story like this.
Yeah, if you run on a story like this, it only bring about
Hate.
divisiveness. You know,
Yeah.
they only bring about segregation. Now, what people can complain on is security. Why did they ask them to bend down? Now, the problem of Liberia is the reason for which we Liberians we are just retrogressing instead of progressing because every little thing, in fact, from the onset, we feel that it's only politics that can make Liberia a better place, and it's lie. You cannot be doing wrong. Darrell Dillon has his own belief. He chose to bend down
or not. But it's not the whole thing about it. He went there for a particular purpose. The country be weeds. We lost. I mean, it's 18,
26,
right?
yeah.
26 young future. And then politicians, you see, that's why we
From
don't
the
need
list,
to be
from the
choosing.
list, the president of the higher age was 29.
20, look at that kind of thing.
Imagine.
And then you want with this story, how do you think the people will take your country when you just be weeds?
I mean, I think we Liberians we have
This
we have to deviate from this kind of politics.
Divisive politics,
because
bring a
now,
split between the Muslims and the Christians.
because other people
What
say,
kind of
oh,
country you doing?
you know, that before Joey took the oath on that Friday, we all went to the mosque on Center Street.
Yep.
We took our shoes. We went to the mosque. We did our videotaping. Why the people did not say to do? Other Muslim people went to the church. Other people will tell you that if you invite a Muslim to your church now to go there, somebody who really believe in our faith want to go, they won't stand or follow all your thing or do. They will say,
They will
"Time
sit
for your
down."
prayer," because you know what happened? They pray within their heart. They go over there to pray. They want to pray. Now, by me need that, it will be more deceitful if I bend down to do it. It will be more deceitful.
Yep.
If I'm not willing to do it, then I bend down to do it. So it's better. The mistake by his head.
I don't have problem with what Darren said on there, but that's just my tip before we actually wrap it up. The whiteness and Asa boy. This is it. Let's stop this kind of thing. We lost 26 young future leaders of this country. In what thing? House burned, they died painfully. But instead of us taking our data, that now data being expensive, to one of a story that we can build a new mosque for the children, a new school for them, and to heal their family wounds, all we do is to go politicize things that not need to be politicized. I'm frustrated to see people running with, and I saw people running with the kind of story. When you see them on Facebook running with the kind of story, sometimes then I wonder where our country going with the kind of hatefulness. Oh, folks.
Yeah, so we want to first of all say I was hard with the family of those 26 persons who lost their lives in the fire outbreak. We want to tell this family that we are with you, praying for you. We know that nothing we can do to bring back the souls or the life of those people that you lost. We just want to say, keep your mind focused, because you send your kids over there for a change. And we believe that some things and everything happen for a reason. So we want to urge every Liberian who are trying to politicize this particular thing. Those families does not need politics in their life. They need counsel. So if you want to, the best thing you can do is to counsel these people, is to see how best you can make life better for those other people who escape the fire, because as a patient with two other person, a little boy arm is burned, to see how best he can be treated. Those are the things that we need to be thinking about rather than making it on a negative, because at the end of the day, when we continue to do this thing, when it escalates, those who are putting the fire on now will not be around to put it down. So that's why I gotta say that this Saturday we'll catch you up on the next Saturday. This Shizzle, I'm your boy. His whiteness, you already know, been out of here for a very long time. I just
Welcome
want to say,
back.
Shizzle!
We love you, man.
It's
Yo, my name is Ricky Jiplo, DJ Acid Boy.
And my name is Emmanuel Dojajne, alias his whiteness.
The Shizzle is on KMTV
Every Saturday.
entertainment program that showcase the creative sector of Liberia, be it movies,
Top 10 video of the week.
the G's,
The fries.
the gossip,
The best movement in fashion.
sports
Don't miss the Shizzle.
on KMTV.
Every Saturday and a repeat on Wednesday, 9 p.m. right after the KMTV news.
Don't miss out. Come and support Liberian entertainment.
Turn the TV on. Enjoy the music.
It's KMTV.
The Shizzle!
It's on.